I quickly want to remind you again with a year stories and their dailies, a capture here. The new crusading guide, me patch what the about bunting, Ashiaman has crashed. Police recovered 2,000 bags of maize under IGP Yohanus Police Special Unit. It's been given prominence on the front page of the crusading guide. I don't know. Your friend is a story here at Daho, but we crusading guide. We have all kind of stories now. We go pages 9, 3, and 10. Open stories now. And of course, calls mount for NDs Ashimo to step down after court ruling with Singapore businessman. Okay, so that's also on the front page of the crusading guide. But the Ghanaian Times is also here with the picture of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana. Relaunch of National Sanitation Day. President rallies citizens, announces performance assessment framework for MMDCEs. So National Sanitation Day, yeah, I can was me. I bet me a Juma or Ghana. As some way, yadia, I am man penny for about Jumina can was them. Now, ye bisase National Sanitation Day. You bet me observe na. And Professor Alidu elected NDC parliamentary candidate for Tamale Central by-election. And also, when we say Tamale Central by-election, of course, and ya dia MPP for Kraka say, Womubeko. Na NDC amanyuku no ye internal elections. Na internal elections are ye Professor Alidu. Mama say the minimum say on our NDC for afan say or you're parliamentary candidate for the Tamale Central by election na and also is captured here. But one disturbing issue also on the front page of the Ghanaian Times in the way Aquinsia Kotomante 8 perish in road crash. Hey, just an accident here. Hey, denga. You na driver for almost 4 and I say why am 4. But media they be can say ya driver for woman nam ya quantum ponso all the passengers a good kemu e de call commercially no do na anya drivers do na anya drivers bonzio drivers me da mamen can say bonzio drivers because I don't hear video you or a social media page careful pa na order seni e overtaking Sakas and kitten na o mastati a lodu Accra to Techiman, Accra to Tamale, Accra Sakas Nina was almost stop for me. Because superior omko kwan so no anya superior ketwa. De biara dano ni pewu e wo yakwantem ponso. Every day we talk about this thing, but still you na driver for no one entie papa. But the National Road Safety Authority one campaign educationally about the various lorry stations, I'm asking. Ayadia omu ye anaso omu nye. SOMPA. I didn't know my itimu de biara da akwenshesi. I'm a nipe wu. But this has not been declared as a national crisis. President, His Excellency, with all due respect, the carnage on our roads these times it's too much. Too much. Every week, every day, people perish on our roads. Why? You know, driver for no so many say akwana enam so no akwana nye and so still on go America. But Patrick, baby akwana ye kra no e hokwana akwansha no dudu no crazy. So that is what the Ghanaian Times has said this today live here. The Daily Statesman. Chief of Staff caution against over-reliance on imported goods. Here, another one. Chief of Staff, they say, caution over-reliance on imported goods. They say, you develop it as an area. Baby, you develop it as an area. Now, they say, you addition be crown, what Ghana ha. What would the Ghana show a crowd? I imported one.
What the man of Beggars,
but sometimes too, I don't fault them. The quality of the water they produce for us. So is it up to standard? Does it measure to the international standards? Now, how do we rely? How do we say as a country say, yeah, rely on imported goods? But of course, yes, there are some near maybe where you may move. They be other than we can emu. Ghana ha ye dua mu pa. So emu a ye kraba ye memu hanomo no.
Brown rice. Ahodi wom.
Ankrebo te me nkwe me nchen. Yeah, the Ghana mono man cry be ankrebo.
Because say local.
Ompe.
Me polish rice. Perfume rice.
Perfume rice. Perfume rice. Abba. Mahama will deliver manifesto promise on youth development. Ora Julius Debra. Now they say no, I don't know. They say no, Baba unim. Me pa abocha me meti. Julius Debra me feeling brutal. I mean, I'm good idea. As if I develop some special likeness for him.
On your be master that many
the people also want to on your count.
Oh, for that one there.
Angrebo,
and people seem to like him.
Yeah, people Julius Zebra. I'm telling you.
This man, former director of Ghana Law School.
Ghana Law
Ansasa. Yeah, one of them. I was on the program with him, and he said there. In fact, I was on phone. I think he was in the.
He was in studio.
No, okay, I was in there or wish there. This man will become president one day.
Julius Debra.
Yeah. And
he's a fine gentleman.
He said a lot of good things.
What he said, he conducts himself very well, and you're very, very sociable. Just say, no baby na open China, or no be our China. Because I remember saying, now no, omuye kwewu, I say a fashibi, kodu baby no nim brante inside diagro. I was like, wow.
And that is his nature. It's not there, up there, maybe all presidential ambition
because then go because
those who have known him over the years, as some kind that is his nature. Or you will be apart from that, or
friendly.
No. Principle.
Or
a principle. Julius Debra.
Yeah, very principled.
Because Gobin Busa and never be all painting our brand once, but
no, but we know him from since
in nature.
Nyamishrano. Now, Bushafo, Maminka on is Lexter Company Limited. Woman of Kofa, Yas toothpaste, Yas toothbrush, Abejaman, so, Omaso Yasana Sasona, Medima for Herbal Center, Dr. Time Daso, Woman so Omo Boy and Pass, Asana Tontina 74, T74, Dudru. And also do papa bia with Jamanswa and also bois a tea for bois team for and also Eboy and Passasana Electroland Ghana Limited for so and every almost as and when that program on Rose, I idea make our own some the actual Navy live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM. Maybe for your friend Kobla Bochi aka Prof. Now Benamuka say my pamfo idea woman edikan atrase and of course said that a branch of media or Baden West Studio ha onya kasa da wo chese owura ha kasa me minima there ha no me patcho me kan wasa me molding lawyer Evans Amankwa was head of NDC legal team in Ashanti region. Me no ka say Oma organize a press conference between lawyers over the weekend na nkomo benga me patcho yene ne bedi nkomo ewo SOMPA 106.5 FM na nkomo ni nyina ne say the general secretary of NDC Oria Fifikoti e di assembly atudwa wo say woni NDC fo a wo mu de omu so de a woni edi bone ewo MPP abenso a ya kire omu yoko omu investigation omu di omu ho fore no o se sa de no mu nyai se wanyai ni ye kire wa hey wo de uti bete seg say they say du nketi aye no ko be say be facho ye be di ho nko pa and I'm panel members Roger TD Wells ewo fie ha so na lawyer KK Sebeso nam kwan so oba Backman or economics and leading member movement for change on also ewa ha. Now the story I trendy ewa Ghana ha pa Abronye DC. Hey! Abwebiaka owo. Abwebiaka owo. Hey! Now asamena no odin. But we don't know the reason why. We don't know the reason why he has been arrested. Yes, but we'll try and see, sir, the reason why he has been arrested. And you know, you call Ahumano Sisia na yene yakodi and Komobi Sisia. Yeah, call Ahumano Sisia ne akwakodi aye and Komo na menyan ntia se lawyer mankwa ewo Ahumano so yeno no eba bedi and Komo. Now, said the NCC no, my GDP say it's all in regard to some statements being made over here, live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM. All right, I'm say when ready there.
Major Dominia.
Not number to say.
Oh, Yaminadum. Oh, yeah, last week we went to Mamba.
Last week, Birmingham and TSA now home farm, but that week I'm saying what TV3.
No, that was the Friday. The Friday, no.
What was the money town?
Hey, Prof.
Me money town. Obi aba be me money town. Assembly of become baby is already.
But that's good. That's very good.
Assembly of become baby. You should know, say our record. So
that's very good. My mama so na miss her.
Sir.
Your mama miss her papa. Maybe want to maintain programming, but normally, yeah. But I miss a papa. I wonder has ever ha. Yeah. Ever Prof Renima. Oh, in some number you do so in your budget. It's very big now. We might do rumpo. And the images there. Oh, yeah. As also there. Yeah, Bohna Badu. There. Why call a
SOMPA FM.
Paul Ambantam Fubi.
So
what's in the can Fubi?
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes.
Me pacho. What's the name?
Mesinde.
SOMPA FM. Why then?
Why there? Paul Ambantam. What's there? One bantam is in Emum. Was in Ezikan Fubi.
Oh, sir. Oh, papa. Yeah, that was it. Now, weekends in the night to say.
We can consider them keep costing because I first meant.
I first went to my uncle.
Meant to Manco.
Hey,
oh, God, first to our first papa be meant to Manco. And we had a very good weekend. Nyaminadum. Anyankofo a ihunu wacha ihunu one weekend one kana ha me mate bi no wa me University of Ghana 2001
yeah
na ebi o yen hia etumi hia ebi no fi obi no fi aboche ba efefe o me nyina ekohia na nti we had a very good weekend.
Okay, good.
Na nyame na de na ase yes time bia no woman na honze na pomuzin me etum na yekoba. In fact, God is so good. Oh. Yeah.
The God that we serve
is a good God.
It's a good God.
It's a good God. Because on your now dump na enjoy ye kwa. On your now doing na huma boranko. The time ye den ase. Don't call on
sometimes so. Na me tie eye osempa kani bi no say God help those who help themselves. It's a statement, you know.
It was
Air Force.
Yeah.
It's not correct.
Yeah. Yango pon obon na wontum
wo. Baby, oboa wo mo a. Yeah. Uji tum se wuntimi mo a. Na wo betimi aboa wo a. E be na nyame aboa.
Proverb kraka say onipa bobo onipa plane ba Nyankopon ene man ya wo plan no ebem. Enti wo betimi a plane ude ti se ne mekwa ha mefia mekọ SOMPA mefri SOMPA mekọ say ba Nyankopon ne be ma wo plan na wa plan no abem. Enti God help those who help themselves there.
So assembly the Benjaika. Roger net saying
obodi adaroma ehwe
SOMPA FM.
Visual through ho na na.
Me mbo di na me ka chose me bo di amechia. No. It's Mechia his
Jesus Debra, we also try to
Mechia money now to work.
Yeah, sure any time.
Anytime, but time now, mammy. Okay, we be some question. Make us why answer question. Casanenko.
me da se obai nyamisho
okay me da se nti me na me chia no me chia na be de eche eye Professor J Nana Opoku Ajiba na ma san echia eye government appointees ni na chief of staff ena eda omano Honorable Julius Debra me chia no na me san enchia me papa nom de ahois
uni momo personally me minimum mo me hu mo kra anke you be gra open my audience dey anke na be kasa o
ba say o pre notice no me ya friend is be pick me kan chene say da me o tie me
Roger T.D. Wells
aka bebe
bebe na adwuma mu ti say
body adaroma ba me nya nchie wie me manam hwe ma me kan chira o nimpa ba ku bi o me ntia na strategy no ayeyi what shine da
Julius Zebra
what shine da sisi Julius Zebra ne nickname shine
na one and the nickname shine
on the sound no yes is kan no
I don't shine
and one shine
on time early 2000s
they be men my abokasom
slogan see the street knows the street know they know the slogan
and one shine
and I make allow monole mashallah
say do get
you get a point opeja ne nsase a MPP for yim agene hwim
say do get ya
na meka cho opeja ne nsase a na oyese ya na MPP for start ya oma hwete oma tesi wuram
adenta
because omo yemi hihie omo ye beti omo
SOMPA FM
it is sound in shine aboji na mintia eye ba popo ngofu pere na anim na asayi General Mosquito but ni dia ngasa Eddie Honorable Johnson asiedu inketia aka shine
all right I mean mama but pato now see Asanko dey me see
Prof last weekend in MBC wo Asanko mines omne timamufo a omote ho na we nya crash esi for the first time esi pen na yemfa atiefo nkom ne hwesania story netie na okọ Asanko gold mines a omowo manso tontokrum tontokrum na misra me dase na okọ wa timamufo ne Asanko mines no enya clash bi wo ho a enya sem ketwa kra na we nya first time sa clash esi na yedi munye yenti a clashes e baye almost say there's a dispute over land and concession access na timamufo no ka say omo ejanom ejaomo ejapade omo ejaomo asase ene efuo asase omo ye mfo wo so ene niema bebre emre bebre atwam nanso companies bibi aba omo be tu omo asase no se ensase no ho eye Asanko gold mines enti no omo ba kire se sa omo asase no omo se ne de omo ntena ho emma ensase omo nananum abegya to ho ma omo de omo mfo omo de omo niema omo de omo nkua na omo niema de omo ntena ho emma Asanko gold mines no emese won sase enti anu ya de ba ko agina so a sa clashes yi ebaye na afren so there's a small scale or illegal mining versus company concession and some confronters no have involved people omo illegal mining small scale mining but after Asanko concession Asanko concession no Asanko for employee some securities any soldiers ne maybe eba ho ema no so violence sparky wo krum hopa and the use of private security and deployment of uniformed officers omo de asoja for ne nkrofo the involvement of private security any macho men for bi akogu krum ho ama e de ehu ne niema bebre aba krum ho entity memfo ne say yeti asase so de yenhwe ma niema bi say enkoso enti prof weekend ni mu no enema we bi na
mesere se obeso na makwa homa no so na me di nkomo bi sesi a ye call Ashanti region na ye ni onimunyamfo Frank Amwakohene edi enkomo wono na oye regional minister e Ashanti region. Honorable Yama Akwa Baba for God and Country on SOMPA 106.5 FM e won grind. Hello honorable.
Yenina ye tie SOMPA.
Me pacho ye hwe say honorable line no ye hwe we say honorable ye best say wadarma jira so mine honorable mpacho uti yanka na. Hello, Honorable. All right, let's see. Hello, Honorable Mpachoti and Kana. Hello, Honorable. Mpacho my answer for Honorable Biona Endi Enkomo. Mpacho use. All right, so SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and Country. Yabesere will say a bit of a hitch over here, but we are trying very hard to re-establish contact and then to get back to him live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM so we can have a great conversation over here. So this is SOMPA 106.5 FM. So, Pato na wo ka Asanko enwasam.
Enti Asanko ni timemufo no weekend ni esi ye no. Na enye enra no enye the first time asa clashes yi esi wo sa ekro ni so. Manso tonto krom eno. Na in May 2017 oko on the 2nd of March 2024 so a bibisa esi ye eno ho na nkasa na omoye mining adwuma any private security for. Na according to report in the crown, enipa bia miensa na ewuye during that time, and also enwasem ebetoja on the 2nd of March 2024 last year. And in August to September 2024 no, August to September 2024 no, and also aban sasene aban enyema interventions bi, and also your report here say my attention about krum ho papa ema timemufo no ne aban eye wantwi bi ewo ho ema attention et konso ewo krum ho na 2025 ya eye July to September de ya esi de multiple instances esipa enti eno ne ade a ekoso manso tonto krum a weekend yi and one sem abeto japa ye di one sem enti prof na de air concern timemufo no name aban Asanko gold mines enya clasher enya clash ketwa kra ma omo hye ties say omo mom kwan ma omo nya dwuma ne ntra ehie bi baby omo dwuma ne si na eho ensiwa because timemufo no so patre say omo so say omo processing some nsase bi a omo so omo nananom ne omo gyanom gya omo omonso eso omonso
na saade no emra bia na ho ana
emra no wo ho na ende nya ye shialo yes for na omo chirechire mu akire ye ewo ekwan eho no kwan so sa
because say illegal miners ebetimi akase ye de asojafo eba ye de ye wo sa tumi ne say ye man kwan ma so jafo kwan ma omumbe chire na ya de ano edin yi ba eti ma me kwa ma no so sisi ada ye no honorable ending komo honorable Frank Amwakohene pacho ye ma kwa baba SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and Country so on crying me pacho na pum to say oh, God is good, it's working, but all we can say is Ubo Juma Ashanti region pa. And in the course of the conversation, no, Obetimi refer to me as Abuchi. No. Yeah, Abuchi, maybe Dim, no. Now, I would tell a friend with Navy in it say Ashanti region, Honomono, Asanko gold mines over the weekend, some videos and some pictures on social media supposing to be a clash between some miners illegally and then the security. Now, what really was the cause of that crash?
I think over the period, there's been a back and forth with a town called Kutundukum near Asanko Mining. Asanko Mines, a document a produce which say they have concession. They have concession and title over land I was Kutundukum Hobia. I was from cost at mining activities. However, at the same place, community have been there doing your friends say galamsey or license to mining because initially per more community account what they indicate say about that no more quite so many a year community mining and before that and that is where they have been since time immemorial. However, Asanko also another same government as our concession title to that same land. So it became a matter and I was your friend really what the issues are. And the same government issue out community mining for a year, and that same government issue out a mining lease or concession title to another company.
Wow.
The the pitch just to be able to understand the issues and be able to also give a good judgment of state. And following that, my lands minister, defense, and all the relevant MENCOM, all the relevant agencies, but I gave them a report which indicated say, na who be here say, community Asanko, then we'll be able to see how best we'll be able to arbitrate the issue and get peace to prevail.
Now,
on Thursday,
on
Thursday, which is last week Thursday, and you share on the first meeting, and the Pellet and the free men company other agencies, they pointed out clearly, say, site near Asanko for there. So I communicated same to community, say, site na Omoka Wansem. Let us know about documentation there. It belongs to Asanko. Those say with your community, you have over 2,000 people there working. However, we cannot also deprive or be rightful or legitimate investment in that space. And yes, but now between Mo and Asanko, we will need to find an amicable way of making sure, say, Asanko will not be at a loss, and the community will equally find an alternate place of mining. And the conclusion on Thursday was for them to get back and see, for us to review proposed sites are available for alternate mining to be captured by the Ministry for Lands and Natural Resources under the responsible cooperative mining for the community. Once the community is sorted as part of cooperative mining, then Asanko can also have that freedom to be able to go and then embark on a more ejuma because usually company community relationship must be managed at a very good level. Say they are at loggerheads with each other. So basically, these are the processes now between last week until Saturday when military for but military for what happened? They say the signal here say they have a signal from their head office to SOMPA FM to the town and then the mining site and clear Ubian free or pending say you bet me I resolve the issue completely. But unfortunately so you saw the issue as happened. And you go to a review so that we'll be able to know how best we'll be able to handle this mission.
And so far that concessionary area any idea either the community and as Asanko mining company will be carry out mining or
no the mining area community from time immemorial. So the community there they've taken a good start of it or more mining and basically that is the issue. And as I speak with you now, my intelligence reports to me say they are still mining over there, the community.
And a soldier for now mobile no ntimi ambe succeed in the kind of a juma yedemo mo say womo emrambe
no you to make us up soldier for now succeed, but at the point we needed to intervene because we don't want a situation where there will be bloodbath. because of these issues. It's what they're saying. So therefore, they once deployed, no, the intervene. Omon transit to and you know how they operate. And here, we can't say they didn't succeed. At a point, there was another signal from Accra for them to stand down for further negotiations and before an action is given.
Because Abre, young Facebook wa ye videos no ho na as a community the ties are one more share na soja for no so fan chain abano anye bia no obia mpra ho.
Oh, so far I have not heard or picked any instance of injury or any assault whatsoever. David, it was just that videos and even after processing, reports are being say the place is still calm and then quiet.
So, Uga said the place is still calm and quiet. Does that mean that there is, some security presence around the place?
Definitely. Say, as head of regional security, they mean to say BBCS na those signal of Accra and Aba into Abu. So no, you can't do that. Until I made sure say the command units at police level, national security, any security agencies are there to ensure say there's calm after BBR, because no matter what, we still have to make sure say the street any regional are peaceful and calm.
I've seen say one kasa government or you're highly against illegal mining. Now community now one mining I don't know, based on the conversation that we are having earlier on, you had mentioned say by that danona amomu to me say mining based on your section, was it really true say about that dano emma womu a year coin say woman mining, legal mining, community mining, that particular area?
BBR community not can be a word of mouth. And Ghana also I'm quite so won't mean you see word of mouth on Kwanfa and claim ownership. The reason for which Mushi and Momo who say pay buy money documentation there. It's only a sankuna the legal document entitled to the place. And the omoke keka hensem nya dia de
SOMPA.
But ekoye word of mouth. Now there is no legal justification, documentation in that regard. Then you can't really be sure say they had that concession given out to them by the previous government. However, more a case you say this issue came up during the previous government's time. And previous government no allow Omo to be there, and they have been there, yes, truly, until recently when the issues came up. I'm a file move from previous time. Yes, the issue came up. There was a committee now, previous lands minister, and then a year head of that committee, but they couldn't conclude on the issue. For which reason you fund as well.
Okay, so now, I beg your pardon. So we can establish, say, a community now, one more mining, that particular area, no, a galamsey no more.
Definitely, only people some go there galamsey. The galamsey is say mining illegally. Illegally, they say mining in on a
SOMPA FM.
And I say mining without any license or any certification. And as of now, they've not been able to provide any document saying the previous government need the money under community mining. The only documents they are available, you say, Asanko, any raise consent, they said, our previous government set up a committee to look into it. The committee could not conclude on the issues and I'm leaving hanging. And 2023 all through to 2024, I'm sure say they are one to say from 2023 to 2024, when we say election, it get their political will and all that will come in. So the committee couldn't conclude on the issues. Okay, but there is neither any document proving say by that are not the Mawomo under community mining and that's under any other scheme.
All right, yeah, but I was say, but before we let go of you, but who said with General Secretary Fifi Kwete Eddie Assembly Ebetuja But I would have loved to engage you on that particular issue. But I know, sir, I was here but all I can say, sir, Uboy Juma pa. Many do which pa. Oh yeah, dog, Uboy Juma. We are so vibrant, and I like the kind of the way we responded to issues. But I believe, sir, this particular issue, your area of jurisdiction, a very delicate one, and it requires a lot of intelligence to handle it. And the best say handle the community can relate well with the company. We want to thank you for speaking to us this afternoon.
Precisely, so thank you so much too. Bye.
Yo. Abuja for SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. I don't know. Ebo Bagman, but also with you in Commodore Kakra.
Yes, in common is it. Mete na Dama Regional Minister Kaino. Obe here there, Dama Waso Kaino, who concluding a statement on there, Obe here there Asumidwe, Babama, one away Juma or no ye Mbabuna or Kromono, Obutum Wat Asumidwe. Company not my nejuma asumjim na mbabu no so mo ozuko hono bia nso wezi akọ.
Sure.
Time bia maka de baby wo to na yo kire ejuma eye. Nti bi wo wa wo no to mpoano side. Nti o epanyin na o ye farinyi okopu. Obi so wo ye wo no to ekrasi bi. Nti o ye panyin no hu de kwa ejuma o ye farming. Na ne awofo ana ne mpanyifo ye ntino so epanyin na na abaye farmer na ye obi no so wo won na baby wo won to e no gold epo e ho o gold wo nti wo nyina won adwan na opere wo ye minus na the mankofo no say yamfa kwamidu na yantenten ho na obwa kwahye babies na wa miner o za say asase na o za say nsu o ye illegal mining ni nso obehia de baby damano say solve problem anya da ya baka da won kokeke na mo fa kon bi du na ye beboi say company bi na beboi amona whether small scale company na medium scale company na ye group one na abanan kase so won asen na wa aboa mo wanyem fire was ye responsible mind for area because Ghana ye na one producer of gold in Africa na ye number 6th in the world no cheda say there inya azi wo gold mu pa na into me ankara yet na ojan na ya ma only big mining companies now do na won fi Ghana won mo butu en gold na o zenya for so da kono krom all the empower and local people wanna we engage in small scale mining you empower one na one so why illegal mining so you bobo one na e be che on kono papa one so why responsible legal mining ma yenya mining no for so ankasa nti yende yan susu kro wo yan GTP oye misala nchima ntenze ben de nche yan form oye dama companies oye small businesses medium scale companies depending on the size of the area no where you pay 20 where you pay 15 where you pay 10 yan group one na bananka san register one as company no more in field was by a responsible mining na onkai de mbabu no why ye juma ma politicians bi wakra nti we use one by day no mbabu na nkasa bo own company obey 110 or work and pay about to influence mo mine is go within 2-3 years obutu otua won ka we na otua won ka we na oche the company no ejuma na abaye youth no abaye wan kasa won ejuma wuzimu mfoso wazi bo man so won gold no so say wonya utu gold ni we ya gold boss or horoto no che there's assurance there it gold na abanoboto we tua waka no nti oyaza ye oboboa ye ntum na time bia no nka there wonche between the youth in the community and the mining company because my ya onye there etina ukrom na nyim there gold was asset no no company bi fi baby wa establish na able to gold we can escape bro no za konokrom and one of the problems we have in there most of these companies we export gold in pokwa brochira scanomba Ghana back scanomba Ghana back forex in perform Ghana back odu ko won krom nti obehia the them galamsey issue every day bia no na iriba no minim there aban we to anamon is it 9 more? So it's 9 more.
9 more.
So yeah. Tax force ministers be
sure.
What bu ejuma papa. Na what bu ejuma no mama ye dey were stop on kutin. There has to be alternative solution. Achede abafaba na ahonze no the one ahonze no. Nem director ahonze no fon ye bibia mfoso bobo ho amagana. Enya ahonze na wo dey say Ghana asase na Ghana nsu. Nem asase a wo to gold wo kon papa do a abafaba dan kasa na obi nya ho mfoso na mfoso so aba o manen. Ono na o se dey hweye nti mobon 9 was for na about ejuma wore ye or minister na nkofo mobon na about ejuma wore ye na nanse mete de mpanyinfo bi wo ndc ma wore hodam 9 was for
so what you
yes mpanyinfo bien bi wo ho a nanse wonzi no be ba out nanse a wore ho 9 was for won ejuma wonja won ye ejuma 9 was for no ejuma wo ye nse wo ye ne ye obobo ye nyina
no creo
yes nti wonja da mazi na wore ye mpanyinfo na wo ye da mazi wonja na wama 9 was for no won ye ejuma na mfoso mba ho Oman Ghana.
But I'll say, Roger T. Dewels, a comment on this one issue.
Honorable, it's very clear. Now, Ebano and some of the community, if you don't get any empirical evidence and access supporting documents, then it's just a hearsay.
SOMPA FM.
It's no say between Namibia. It should be. I would say you're back with evidence.
Sure.
Now there are about the mining. It is important. So we correct the system. A lot of businesses in Ghana, apart from mining, businesses in Ghana, they repatriate profit outside, and that is what brings pressure onto the forex.
Yeah.
Because big companies, China Mall, Malcolm.
You are talking about capital flight, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, influence in our market now. The people who could sell directly, the retail jobs, was reserved for the indigenes. But you see, it has become so porous and open. Say, the foreigners have taken advantage of it. Merchants, Emma, move on the any such businesses. Into the idea, I think going forward, we should look at it with a national lens and try to correct the same as Okanye with respect to the mining sector. No? Because it's we create system now say indigenous no na ebe sa mining now. I mean a healthy one. And say water body and say assassina. It will go a long way to affect the country now. Abua country no for us to move in the right direction, because as much as we are thinking of developing the country, we should be intentional about raising and grooming billionaires.
Sure. I know you're very, very important.
Yeah.
Very, very, very important.
Yeah.
All right. Since Mamiko, lawyer Keke Sebe.
Prof.
But unfortunately, no, or is it fortunately, no? Udin Sebe, no, I will be guy anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's also way aka then.
Ebebe.
Ode ebebe. Okay.
Yes, obi to no nyom so obi yire ye obi mpena. Enti ene de o ye ne den ha.
Ayese obi ni so ni X, obi ni so ni S.
Prof.
Yes.
Memo aha.
Major so.
Phone so nyina nyame adom de obi bia wa ye ama ye ho ye.
SOMPA
Ye koye be
FM.
nyina ono ane de ye kode ye ba.
Sakebio.
Say me no ka say enra. Wo hwe ba bia na me nenam na wodi aba be pie ha ne ya na ese obo ade ne eda nase so ofri inchi na ofri inchi move ne nam ho okofa bia east cover bia west, from there to Bodi Dwaboso wafa Swaman wakfa win wakwa kontomra wasim say hwe yoso
campaign wore yes
edia aba be si ba bia ni na ene train enam half region.
Modu ahafo.
And you drew ho ye your friends say Western North.
Sir.
And so Prof Frewa is a soba. Tina see Johnny ba. Any Prof din komo wie ya yes akoto aso ahafo. Ni everywhere ni akọ. Honorable Kennedy Ohene Japan.
The change man. Kennedy campaign leader say they move wo.
Oh, just eja etuato no ano dene.
Sir.
Ano dene.
Oh, you see, Kennedy Japan, no? Or you'll be a. And found when Amanyukwa. When you encounter him, you love him.
Sure, eh?
Yes. Na primaries are a chrono. Dear me, Western North. Western North for dane a Dianocra campaign as ye acquire elections, main elections.
Western North,
because you could do her. Crewmany in a G Kennedy Japan, Kennedy, more the Kennedy Japan bar. You better banamamo. Minty bim penny some moda. The party, ewo na crewmafo. Etimikache mo se mo party se mo dia semesi ba. You better abamano. Na se nipa we wo hono mo a. Yensa na ho. Emfa tumi enkonkomo bia biu enti na menchia mu no mecha honorable Kennedy Japan na masre nyankopon se onkoso ama na hoden na ensesa ne de meme de mani ahunu apro amabo sa 9 constituencies kire se ensesa no aba e wo MPP mu na MPP a ye hunu se ahojo MPP a ye hunu se na basa eye tu no nyame na honorable Kennedy Japan so ebeje party na si ho from the
sure.
May you very sure some am na working ebeje party na si ho ebesi won so brane na move e de move Ghana man enti na mechia na machi team ni nyina so ayeja on ho no na aka cho mo say ye ne prof wi a ye sa beto mo half region
wow
ni atoa so regions na aka ni nyina na bibia de eye boko na emum se wo hwe se de ne ECG for bobna some person mu increase electricity by 225%. Then ne bebo o no site the only reason they cited ne amemu no se jo mahama amemu no a ye de bosome enkono eje cedi esi ho against the dollar near de na wotwe mienu adwiri ni nyina agu ama Ghana cedi na be the worst performing currency in the whole wide world, you know, as reported by Bloomberg, you know. Na say fear shall say oh she shall new me if you say the ECG for can say na watch it auto ECG Kenya no 200 Ghana cedis na so na watch ya yen hye say oh pe 500 Ghana cedis ato ho say na watch bia eno na would beto electricity asema ECG for catch no enti kukukuku kekeke na ne catch am say muntu mubuo muntu eni aye dollar say ni aye we na hey
ya botre ma be kwa amanso na be
na watch mienu pe kinkire
manja lawyer
correspondent minyasa
Willie Brown e wa homa no so me patcho me ba mo ma mi ndin komo we sisi a lawyer Willie Brown me patcho da property say hello lawyer hello lawyer okay yeah we trying very hard hello lawyer but what me can we patcho all right anti me patcho last sebe
enti na de enche there be o man mining I feel na me ba ho some enche
we ko
enche me de chia na maka de ekoso ewo mine mu reason of the mine no say dollar no atete apansam as say no and cedi na atete apansam na watwe mienu pe
SOMPA FM
de ekom to ye Ghana ni a mesre say numsuo na twen ope if we say honorable Kennedy Japan obeba na waba bejewo afrimu NDC de nim say ya na beko no omo ye den economy no say ya na beko no
mama time kakra wo de akeke bia
enti na meba mine ne so no
na afi na ba betiasi mine no
o say omo chia ye
debi no do afi na ba betiasi mine
chia na man chia na me chia
afi na wutiasi mine no
prof no utimi mi
Ude de bia mitimi
oh prof utimi
ude de bia mitimi me mitimi ususu de bia so mitimi ma me lawyer Willie Brown ending come brasses ya member NDC legal team lawyer patrol ya ma kwa baba SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra
yeah me na wan say edin Warwick Brown David Warwick Brown
David Warwick Brown
enye Willie
Wowie Brown. Okay, that's a nice name. Wowie Brown. That's a password you press when you be di enkomo. Na enkomo bi aba to dwara enkomo na aba to dwara. In fact, me no na my basa na isa so ye me na kakra. Every say mu general secretary Ora Fifi kwete e de asem bi atudwa. Na asem o de tudwa na say government officials are omo aban mu sesie ya me na wo kasai asa kanifo a na omo aban mu a omo ho aba asem a yokofo ne omo di no asa ebi mu a omo wo mo aban mu sesie a no ene sankrofo no kanana se omo be bo omo na cover up na cutting of deals bi so aba na asem yi beto dwa na me say debut we there was here bomodin na call NDC for aswe ho titru won legal team for no yenko bisa se asemi beto dwai ye bisa se sena momu eje asemi so fai
yo bicha itifo ne ahwefo na em say mamenye quick corrections we ya asem we utia honorable Fifi Kweta general secretary ya eba
SOMPA FM
awo kumase na okasa no na o share attention and crime say ejuma pa wa share se a oye no ompo de non toaso but ebia intel bi o mo tene say e binum painful bi o say painful bi plead like almost stress I binum so ebia mo te say mo person mo ya deals be with some of the alleged corporates ne omo na dealing with them and o pese o ka tre attorney general say me mani ntie sa meetings ne sa niama no and oma bebia emra no ebedi ne ma oma emra no enye dwuma you shouldn't listen to some of these people so yes I think that's what he said so it was trying to encourage and admonish attorney general that pleadings will be banner of the stress anywhere as those days now you mother separate of corruption he shouldn't kowtow to Sanyamano. I think that was the admonishment Papa Fifi Kwete at that program and I think that was a good one. I know say NDC no penny follow more NDC more and as well as His Excellency John Drama Mani Mahamano. We are not going to condone any Myanmar reset agenda now. We are say we are not going to cater to any whims and caprices. I think that was the call he was making.
But do you believe, sir? Some now what can you know? A idea a bit within the NDC.
Oh, we are a human institution. Other say a human institution. Mikra na last me to say see a sorry phobia. Some clergymen be pleading with Abai. I heard it. I don't know how to it is. As I said, some of SARFO are their church members anyway. I think this has been there
SOMPA
before. Some people came out to say, "Sir, you person share, you person the amabe jumano. Na asorin paying for, and maybe a him for people say, oh, some crofwe and jaw na no more patch. No. Sanema way, some can before the it was a kind of admonishment and a reminder to say this time we got between young Kotanasima who be before mine seeker or for mine seeker Nivia now a man per any media now if you have say Yanjano. I think that was the call he was making and I believe it was a very good call and the right call at the right time when we want to reset and I say a reset agenda. His Excellency John Mahama Utienim NDC Pese Yeti or Mangana very setting.
So could it be that Attorney General Otis Sisiano na Mwankasa more officials in your government be a baneho ebe patcho on behalf of certain people are one more the previous government based on that, you know, or also feel say idea also can a general secretary. Do you think that was the result result in Tia or also ebe general so make that comment nana?
Oh no, I mean, me cat cells, you know, KCC Abida, you do show China. We are $1, China, about we are $1 Canada. The law will deal with you. It does not matter the amount anyway. We are looking at the principles. The call does not mean say Attorney General is willing to kowtow to the pleadings or anyway. That does not mean that Attorney General is willing to do that. But it's just like trying to remind ourselves, let's not renege on the reset agenda. So that at the end of the day, Ghanaians will see, Yasha Bosse, Obibiara, Wafu, Mansika, we are following that agenda. And I think that's basically, in principle, that is the call he was making. So that we should not allow anybody to, I mean, you know, sir, people have families. We have
SOMPA FM,
right? Church members, school boys, and I've not my tessa been pleading with their begging on people's behalf, and I think that I've also heard that, but I do not have evidence to show for that. But I mean, they at the higher level, was the intel or this is the intel they are gathering. This is the intel.
Okay.
If that is an intelligence, it's warning that people should not kowtow to that so that it becomes a reality.
All right. Okay. Me pacho lawyer Worry Brown, you find common in see that pass over who kwama din komo nyame shapa.
Nyame shamonso.
Yo. Abusia for Otisemene lawyer Worry Brown or a member of the NDC legal team and Otisemene din komo on this particular issue. But say with them no way. But this particular issue, interview me SCR. Bepa say you beji adwenkyere 5 minutes ewo. Ye wi a sisi asema eda ho kese pa ne abronya DCD aba beto dwei. Sisi ukọ bebia sa asem no na edi ehin pa. Some have said say abronya nsem na wotworoye say wo siki political asylum no. Ono ani tactics bi opeso de na ade. Some have also said say he's been pursued. We don't know which is which. As we are told now, no, yaya tia say abronye sabere or police for akachi. Oh, no den ekoso. We don't know. Na ne statement no de ba bonten no. Na ehu be hia so this statement ne be ba na. And that statement no de ba bonten no. Question yes we bisa na say internationally no, would it have an effect on our country? Where questions are, ye be bisa enewi. And you know, my main friend free Ebo Backman in Jeng. Ebo, what's your lawyer Worry Brown on this particular issue? What will be your reaction?
Okay, quick one.
SOMPA FM.
What's the kind make a statement be Roger Carson and also Carson made it as someone or two different Roger was talking about profit repatriation. And I own a capital flight.
Capital flight. Okay, so there were
two different things.
Profit repatriation.
Yes, so no, capital flight is there. There's economic instability and also political instability. No, be free there, and also usika your economy na sent to be free there. Investment over Hano for soon you to read if he has a call. You go for Frodo. And that's capital flight. Yeah. Yeah, a repatriation of profit or illegal way of one casa that I more Ghana no. Who quantity do Skaboko Ukrum. But just as an or illegal, there's nothing wrong. But capital flight also or illegal, nobody will be to force so today. I mean, when the Ghana or the tension in bit about the one share cool between we see. and also economy most of our circle. Say me yimis came fi ha, mo boka. Na me investment na wo ha no, me yimi de fi ha. Na mo do come music ko foforo do. And na mo do come chrome back. On the capital flight. So that is the correction. That is the correction. Okay, yeah. Now quick one, so you see you are building an economy. Until when BBC economy anymore, we need to present the picture right so that when create some fear and panic. And one thing that on my niskasam say or your fear and panic. Until on the Ghana and we depreciate recent times so 13.4. And 13.4 no, according to Bloomberg, no, as you compare other countries, one currency most will depreciate in relation to the dollar. Was so. But on there, the economy is doing very bad, and the economy is even doing bad. But the last 3 months, the end rate of depreciation, on now, oil 13.4.
Okay.
But if you take it from the year, baby, you can see there we are still doing better than January. And that's last year December. But what has if you don't create if you create the impression there because of Bloomberg phone reporting there's some serious you see depreciation. It's only when a depreciation is hurting the economy. Sometimes you need a certain rate of depreciation for economic stability for economy to balance your economy.
Oh really?
Yeah. Extra countries be on par intention would devalue one currency. China, for example, if they produce so much, now a part exporter, what they do is that they intentionally devalue their currency so that export will be cheaper. It means exporting things from China will be cheaper. So it is allowed. But yes, the 13.4 depreciation could be seen to be the worst in terms of as you compare others. But uninsured the economy is doing bad, and also maybe get that impression. That's the only thing I want to do. But on the issue of you see. More bo oye fifi kwete na about pa.
Okay.
More bother about it there. Wait to watch the indeed or general secretary okay about the political party. Because Prof say ye pa one of the reasons why Ghana for to Obama NDC kase the oratin.
All right.
The Kofu is scared na Akufo-Addo na abedo. Kennedy Japan I like to quote Kennedy Japan. I say, these people are looting Ghana as if there were no tomorrow. Chede, that mean Kofi award or dan kasa no Kofi MPP for no. I say, a corner for was once a bo abanis criminal. What are you and them or chinen you? Chede, yenzi bibialendara, ye bibialendara. And the man Kofi, the man some no kwado no. Now, it be bad days you know. Ama Ghana for hunde. Say ansesa benia. Oye dama wizi no nye krata na pro yobokore dama nti NDC ma promise there say one of the thing obey there obey operation recover all loot sika akofo wie fi aban hon obaje dem sika nyinara na wa mambre kono do na wa mambre nyi wona ezi the Ghana fu nya akoma pa no doors ma NDC to abama NDC now this is an advice to the NDC I'm telling you.
Okay.
Ghanaians are not going to vote on the basis of only inflation and exchange rate. Ghanaians will also vote on the basis of ORA. Result as Ghana for. The one now we are Beniska MPP time and a young one then. It too much is can if any binom kogu fiaza na because any lawyer cousin lawyer cousin because China. If you are $1 per jail.
Yeah.
Nancy once one coach be. Once football coach be or first skebi as our Ghana hand on yes skebiala we jail them the life imprisonment to China. And sometimes any small ibiano was there to be way to call pow no our boy to the echo into the echo China there about corruption oh yes in fact then remember you Rwanda last time I catch you Mr. Malaba Abraham Malaba as on road safety penny. That's your Rwanda there, or Koshia Mosi, why Okada and Zama Rwanda. No, about repeat or Ghana because Ghana because Rwanda okada kodo pa ye na what cry na Spanish Kenya awie na waka Rwanda sika keke bi okita na oreba Ghana ohun na miske me say ba Ghana for si bi anyu so when private security man wo airport wo na ozima do jibiske na Morocco Ghana easy mu nyin for so because hey we don't do this here yeah damazi wa do you want to put me into trouble?
Wow,
I'm telling you, private security man. I said, damazi yen no how e pede mo chirema. And I have a friend now, Okosio as well, Rwanda. I say I could be in office. And I say, I come on a bribe, but call police on you, right? Or because of they be now about tempting. Abana was small. Until quickly, I call on you. Say, young folk can be necessary in sue corruption. I say, politicians and Kofoba, be about 4 years, 5 years, no, it's again. You be now within short time, you know, to car the time point to and a 1 room point to rent. No party but power within 4 years or mansions or cars by 5 significant. Obi ambisane hwe. Ebe ne kwan na efado. Nti Ghana fo oye wonanyu break kase. There's a bani wentum na oye mpanyimfo a was one sabo ball abani sika mu MPP time. Wonyi wona nzi na mambresa pa. Na okoye de chiro machiri mamende. Na ochina wo meso ma twa wo chira amawa. Okay dam symbiotic scratch my back, I scratch your back now. On the God for Bufu Abeni Pa. Intimacy, intimacy meda. Oye, honorable few quater Medina Sepa there. What to one could do no waka the massami. Now, Abanus some ye, the Yanishe. O send the tumen Ghana fo. No, yes, a ma, or ye, Mr. Muhammad and Aban. Now, you expected there. If you funina mansions where is in Ghana, I want to turn abroaching.
Now, our evidence.
Yeah, evidence. That's how I want to teach you and say, I some of them, some of the property were abroaching. Oh, yeah, you were Ghana, you were abroaching. I mean, say, you sue the Mazda name, or Tanama, say, as in Canton Rukunzu. The Bubu say, Gumudana, Ampo, on Yamada, or send there, on win. Say yen sue corruption am na Ghana be ye yezre gumen na ebi so wolwia more money o mana enche yes koko ga ewiazi na yin na to do bien yes gold ewiazi na yin na to do esia 6 oh yes oh ga for bauxite Ghana na to do 11th for manganese Ghana na to do 5th the whole world o chede yakopo na hire na ma webudo no onam krata sishana pro ye ewizi okodu nti omani ye da wa ye brema nda itumi kola la so la IMF yakoba bosa hina $3 billion whole Ghana yakoba bosa IMF skampo won men kro wa chem for sikan wa chem for afi bia ba ma no mokor eyi kire nso ya sika politicians we wia bidum wia especially last 8 years nzema okodu wo Ghana Math scholarship story be about you that story.
Scholarship story been there. A corner of for sana. One more scholarship about you, one more scholarship there. I will call Bruchira. One more scholarship. Why you the Ghana? Uncle has no so. One man sikawa home there on your kunin on your call. I was the a queen wa a yen wa bo. Which are there? A yen. Plenty guitar or yenzi kompono squashes get chance in wutu ye. Hey, Aglebo. I'm telling you, Kingsley Ajiman or questions to answer pa Kingsley Ajiman. This is our MP. So what's the body you will be sika? Quickly walk of parliament.
My brother,
of course, immunity. So what's the body we are a lot of one call funded Ghana funded lotteries for funded. National lottery. One call NLA. One corner secretariat. One now, why fast? We're going to catch a parliament here. On question one each. On question one RCA. In some bona quad damn areas in the pa. In Kofu every or money in the Sikapa. Why for Quan Bonodo? A Benny Yasro. Orano. Yazim chill. Yen German there. Who will judge you on Ora. In some Oran on Yejuma. Near Chiche before Yen G and Sika. Nefancy asupiti or your hospitals. Yen see schools. Yes, sisi nzama oboboma omani wa bread today ekwekwasi bebu na mbofama na ntwi na sabi wonu nzu
Ebekwa kwasi bi na mboframa wo de wonye phone to ansa na watwerɛw. Ebekwa kwasi bi bi won ba the form na ya social media hunu ya aka woman bi ojawo waji eba wa baby wo light in ho. No ozi o use solar yi bi na ozi hweba na o ya rohumpo na nyimpa ko nyimpa ebien was one sab aban ni sikam was I won kase wo jepaze ochina bi wabaka kire hende wabaka kire hia ne yamba de o papa wan bobra o say na o papa na onye awi nti wan bobra no one wo ye awi funti
o bobra more serious no that Kingsley Ajima issue now we don't have the facts here. Do you have any facts for that?
Should I give you the video?
What, give me the video.
I will give you the video.
What does the video say?
Oh yeah, you know, cause the one in charge of the secretary of the Scottish secretary Asafoje. The interview you had with your colleague or Inshira FM Kumasi, he read it, and do you know the person involved? Interestingly, oh yeah, that the same gifty or warrior. National Service Secretary Junwasemi, no kunu kokusuazo abrochi no. Oma no kunu scholarship no kusuaze. Well, from Brunel University, okay, masters in law. Oro kwano sika, na yino so omani sika. Anya sika kakabo. They plenty kitu so what about to a man. And what kind of nation is this?
No, but you are speaking as if you have all the facts.
Oh, all the facts. I'm sending the video. Let me send you the video.
No, but we have to process
facts.
No, so you wait.
They are facts. Listen. They are facts coming from the CEO or a CEO or a director or a director of scholarships. On one kasa with document too. Omo will read even the document. I will show you the video.
But you see, some of those videos can pop up on social media.
No, this is not.
But listen.
Okay.
But we can only agree to the content of what you are telling us unless proven by a competent court of jurisdiction.
That is it.
Oh.
No. You can only allege. You can only allege. I'm saying you can only allege.
Listen there.
If it's an allegation, say it's an allegation.
Say it's an allegation.
At your stature.
No, it's not allowed. You allow.
He's a big thief.
Yeah, hey, Chaze. Yeah, no, Omen Saronko. What did I say? Must act national scholarship secretary. As some no more fact of it, Mamati from the boss's own mouth.
Can we have that video and play on our screens for our listeners?
Yeah.
Very important.
I'll send it to you.
Send it. Yeah.
Masana was this year. And see, the mama can because you know what Casa Masana.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mama can you there? Say, young friend in Sifum. No, young boy in Egypt as a home yen sikasam, yen asase, yen unsu. Na say, young my politicians can create be over power only 4 years in Oko. I won't be a professor, doctor, or be a teacher for so many years. Oboko friend on your dunkumpo on Tinam. Oh, because in salary, sir. Now, young boys are 1 year jumada. What about power? 5 years, 6 years, we're millionaires. Why? How can we be the nation like that? A nation, our politicians was cussing businessmen. That nation is sick.
Agreeable, madam was said. I've never seen you being emotional.
Yeah. No, my brother.
Once in
the American, oh yeah, teacher.
Roger, I'm listening to you.
On Abronye.
Not on Abronye. From the break, we'll go to Abronye. But now on this issue of Nkrofo Omo Mabemo, Omo Kwakopa Attorney General on behalf of certain people are. If you say that's what we are talking about.
Once NDC as a government, no, we believe in serving the people. And in a government, obi bet me enya the boldness to call people to order. That is a government that is practicing democracy, and that is a government and I say party omoji kebi mamin kebi etum, and a party holding its own self accountable. Naga yanuma nago be two bombs say your chan be suspended from the party. Upa MPP ni and try so beka one wrong thing MPP say Akufo-Addo tiso no ubenya MPP ni mana beka se Akufo-Addo aye say and I say party mu impenifo eye say obi amukoye research by e ka say obi mishandle funds school feeding program Adwoa SARFO school feeding program oye ya na kpan na yama na threat what you say Frepon Manso Professor Frepon Manso oye Frepon Boatin me de Manso akoka ni dey Boatin Frempong Boatin. Oh yeah, in the research we are back near their one. But when it comes to probity and accountability, we the NDC, one can sound him say hallmark. That is what gave birth to us. And you know what our secretary said.
The minimum say one must say hallmark. Minimum say hallmark.
Now unim. From time memorial. I put it to him. Say, Omunim say, probity and accountability. Young NDC. That is our birthright. It's our hallmark. Yes. And the way probity and accountability. So we will call everyone to book, and I stand with the General Secretary, Fifi Kote. Say every man or woman born by a man or woman on the soil of Ghana or born outside the soil of Ghana, why would the Ghana's got one CD po, we will call the person to book. See whether they like it or yes, oral will work. Now say me your team in Nifaso we do one CD po on coffee out. So plea bargain, no forget it. We will rise against it. You pay the money to the little dime. With interest. Properties has to be confiscated. People have to be jailed. Because we want to build a nation and we have to leave a legacy for our children's children. What they say, Honorable Fifi Kote, NDC for no. If you want to be rich, then you are in the wrong party. To steal resources to be rich in NDC, then you are in the wrong party. It is in the MPP.
But Nanado equally said so.
He said what? What did he say? What did he say?
Nanado
said he has not joined Trotro before. He has not. That his is arrogance. But when he came to dread. No. I'm telling you.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
What?
There was a time Nanado can say, say, who on a politician, na upese unyesika, and the quiet business. And you're not being monobisca.
But and you're Nanado na be moi, and Obi Yano.
So I'm also referring you to the facts here. Musuma can back. By the time you exit government, would have been worse.
No. Fifi Kote has been singing this song.
At least we've heard him twice.
He has been singing. Even at the 10 this thing, he told them, young guys, the party that has a fruitful future for the next generation is the NDC. And that if you have joined the party for a selfish, self-centered parochial interest, advise yourself. In the MPP, Omona boldly, Omokachiro said they are property owning Democrats. Meboa. Otia, loyalty. So, Oba Bemunu, the first thing is look through the books and see if there is a special way Ube to me taking advantage of the system to sell Labadi Beach for yourself. Or the castle. Mina Mikacho, Udiagra. Fractal House Assassino. You ever come to one MPP for
No, you don't make these allegations.
Oh, I'm not making. Okay, Labadi, did they attempt to sell it or not? Master, I put it to you. Labadi, did they attempt to sell it or not? What's here?
Labadi then.
Labadi Beach, Royal Labadi Hotel.
Omuka say no more.
Yeah, Brand Toriye, Ototiaka. Oh, Otiha, Monsieur Bema, I dare him. Uncle Sam said me bois. I dare him.
You for my
what I say? So if you have a group of people who hide under the name of a political party, lying to Ghanaians, say they want to build Ghana, not say almost check Ghana afar, then what kind of people are this? These people, no, I was saying who are moving 50 Gruma time. These are the people they were partners with the colonial masters. Now, more interesting say still the foreign countries should have dominance over Ghana because of their selfish, self-centered, parochial, moribund, mundane mentality. And you call these people, a political party.
Come down to our listeners' level.
me pa che say nyatwem eyi Charlie natwi no kura west no ye den hwe na wen mu omo ntwen ade papa mama Ghana
me da say
o de me check your west mo say me calm down
I'll break it down for you.
I'm going to see for
I'll break it
you
down.
Break it down.
Yes, thank
you.
you.
Okay, now break it down. Let's
thank
go.
you so much.
No, break it down.
Lawyer Sebe, me ma wakwaba.
Yeah, enia.
Na pum ti say.
Nyame adom.
Bacho, etio.
Yes, difficulty asemi meka bi. Na one hwe ni out air condition mu ba be sweat.
Oh, one is sweat you.
Oh, me pacho wo kasa no wankebi.
So
me sure wo kasa no wankebi.
Oh, one say
me sirel.
Say ohwe life ya bo hu say na wo da so nti say na wo paper wani man crofo be hu. We radio so bi ante wonka. But me can we
there was this like or that's onum nsuo.
You see it's Professor Mike see when him this is Sompa. We say hi Sompa and then Sompa near tie no. So we know the listeners that do listen to this station.
Sure.
It is about making your submissions. Then the pana emfa bibi enfrim. It's not about about excessive shouting. Anyway, I'll start by saying Omaya yen share your culture and so kakra. With our cultural setup no. Ye bi bia ya chawpa. Enti sa wo hwe your culture setup ni mu ya hinne sem kra you be a friend dwanto ahene.
No correct.
So wadi bone. Ana why de enye na wo dwato apanyin. So onko ye den, onko pacho. Enti we no nyina ya ade a eye yen ye system a ye de aye adwuma. Ye on say ye obi bi se enko ahemfie enfansa sapan ontimi ko sa sapan
no correct.
Enti nyoma bi o ho yen no sa na ye de atete yen. Enti ye fa nyoma bi ama abeka ye ho. Enti chaw pa say da bia meka say police ni abeka say ni trimu odin no na che so ye na adwuma yie because wo chewa na opa na chew sen a onfi ode obeko your system na ye say ye pese ye building ye yen kofa free from ho ni anhihya nyoma bi yie. I agree with Fifi Kote ne nsem a all ka no na nsem a Fifi Kote so e ka no de wo mu nyina ne say accusing fingers and have an pointed to NDC. It means there are some leaders in NDC. Omo ya nyoma e wo sumasi a ene de onu Fifi Kote no egitum no emfa ana eboebra. That's what he's trying to say. So for anybody to be shouting as if NDC for your saints, na MPP for they are wicked, they are evil. Nipa na sama work and sabi tie ni ye na fa ba free mu. NDC no Mokasa says the ebi yano no. He even went to the extent of saying says so man hwe obebu bodin no more names. These are things ye encourage. It is a bibi o hosa na se ye kan ye kuatia ye nkuntia. Da bia meka se ye chechire oma ye chechire amanyokuo. It's in a program meeting for God and country, not for God and NDC, and not for God and PPP. Yes, for God and the whole country. It is in Yakwain near Kasa. Yan should be. You see, Prof. Why be a man me the pa na mini apani ebo. See, I know him, and I know the way he operates, and I know how Okasa ni pafa. Mesro, din say we ya. Din say ya. Say your mouth Mike. Na what bo be din at the chrono air button. Yeah. It's in a professor say, where is the evidence? Probably a beer, Kafra, a beer na me from my background as being a lawyer. No, it's in a make kasa say.
Yeah.
So say obi I can say ya. Now obokra with TV so it is not evidence.
Unless
I just say nipa na awia sika or your kromfo. Please, you cannot within. Please. Can I
Quick rebuttal. Mrekasano. Say on Kingsley Ajiman. I spoke generally. Then Kofu Ghana Sika and also them brain easy. On Kingsley Ajiman, I was very specific. Messi any video now or look around you now. Will be some fact. The fact as I got it from the director is what I gave. If that fact cannot be evidence in court, that is different thing. But what I heard him say is what I repeated here. Asafoye. Or your boss ankasa. Video number send also na internet yes slow. Man we do I think.
Please, can I finish my submission?
Okay, so
can I finish my submission?
So why he's dragging the issue?
Misrepresenting. No, he's misrepresenting what I said.
He is a lawyer.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying that he's misrepresenting what I said. Marcus is okay.
It's different from what you said.
Yes, no.
Okay, so for clarification's sake, what did you say?
What I said in there, Missy. Ati in some or Kodo or
National Scholarship Secretary.
That say one more be scholarship. And he made a point there. When I was scholarship, you school I won't share one cow, my bin po or you are be no mum, you will be no more scholarship. One more one agent nom, and then when you can scholars as can it be. Okay, would share one ticket to one. Apart from there, one more to come also quadron was Katana, I brought you one. What got a ticket to so one would share one. Now, how do we build a nation like this? That's a market. These are facts. These are facts. And when you see the video and you show it on your screen, and the video by me on social media, people will see it. I saw it from social media.
I don't have that video.
No, I'm sending it, and it's very slow. Since I went to 80, I think 96%. So you get it very soon.
We'll get it and we'll
yeah. And I'm telling you, so I didn't say there, Kinsey Ajiman, where could we exorcise? In fact, they have been investigating him. There are a lot of issues about him. Investigation very soon. I'm sure that Yoko, either he's going to Yoko or NIB or he's here to go. So yes, I'm saying there, and as someone there, Ghana, Yapacho.
Oh, can I make my submission?
No. Can I come in, please? From where he's building his point from.
No, he's not building.
No, wait, hey, Roger,
was he justifying?
No. He's not trying to justify. No, he's not justifying.
He's not now building.
No, allow him to land. When he lands, that is where we
I think say and then adrenaline no very high. Na asama me kan want to say me say yen get to the roots because aye nneoma bia ma ye fa me say nneoma bi ye normal but it is not, and I sided with Fifikwete. And me point is so it means NDC for no nneoma bone ewo. That is all I said. You see the impression and everything. You see, when we talk about facts Ubetumi aka say na asmesi aka. But you see, when it comes to defamation, so wo also ka de obi aka, you are helping publicizing that thing. And in law, you are also defaming the person. So before you can come up with their friend of facts, and now when say asam na wo kano, unyina so cannot be the obi aka. That's the point I was trying to make. Now every what obi a wetie bia wo kana kromfo na what Borkins Lajima yenko investigating why you say in effect you see Anna and non the course host no ama ni bisa wasem say you can be alleged, you can even put the word alleged what's there be ya kromfo. So when you make such, you see, even the host realize said no, where you are going, okay, host can say kromfo ni dear you're finding it guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction. So you cannot sit here and say where you are open kromfo nipa beti said the name tamaklo ubeti your friend kromfo if it's a court to say or your kromfo. And when you talk about kronoa and they say who appropriate BB to yourself and your dear. And in effect say obianya scholarship mpo say sample netia, does it make the registrar of the scholarship secretariat a thief?
Okay, so let's take a listen to this.
Yeah, Akosu was secretariat one say. Ye ma wo na na kwadwo anto scholarship one. Na ya fa wo yire. Na ya fa wo ma. Na ya ye omo as dependents. Enye dependents no kura na ya wo. Oyire ne wo ma no. Omo visa processing ni fees ye charge nyina secretariat ni etua. Omo air ticket nyina no secretariat ni na etua. Na on top of that na ya san so twa stipend payment ay obi mu friend allowance. Say be say tua allowance di ama wo.
Hey, the next question.
Nana kwadwo jantoa. Mama ma example. Classical one. Oh document.
documents
we me the bema wakan but open kra na start kan free we confirm no but on say score sec document
okay score sec okay scholarship secretariat to whom it may be concerned the consular UK visa and immigration home office DSM madam sponsorship letter Peter Mensah in about 1986 na say time I won Ghanaian passport number blah 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 gifty Efia or Mensah
Ole kanko nana dwanto kanko
all right. We confirm that Peter Mensah has been awarded a financial scholarship by Ghana Scholarship Secretariat to study LLM law at the Brunel University, London, United Kingdom, which commenced on January 2022. The scholarship covers Peter Mensah and his dependent listed above, and it covers all students' tuition fees of 17,875 and living expenses of 16,008 per annum. It also covers his dependents, Gifty Efia or Mensah spouse, living expenses of 8,160 £1,000, 8,160 pounds. Invoices and financial.
Okay, signed by who?
Kingsley Ajiman, Registrar of Scholarship.
Tinana Jantua. Oh, the near this can air. After Mammy Trum, Peter Mensah, gift you a worry. I know, yeah, Deputy
National Service
Director or National Service, and I said, who bars me?
Yeah.
On Munikum, any friend Peter Mensah.
Okay.
Now the mere fact say Peter Mensah has been awarded scholarship. So in conclusion, LLM will Brunel Nintino. Yes, scholarship secretary the Abansika. Sans was sponsor a gift to a worry. I wouldn't know. Yeah, the Sansikano SS sponsor, which is 8,160.
So I believe we've gotten the import of the whole conversation. And you know, where the Mesre, and you know. Let's conclude on this one. Let me say, TFO are the best judges. So
you see, that issue of yen fenipa yen say no yen hron in the public domain ni nya Hong Kong. And no ni ade America ho asem. And na ukuta mic. Ene ukuta microphone ye bia ma. Not any station than SOMPA. So you think say upon hearing anything you can go to town with it. Na say nipa ndi so ye kromfo. Ye wo krom ha. And Attorney General Ankasa Ebabu board charges are and also be man first about Edubuahin. At the state he said Edubuahin a fat Ghana sika dia kogu ne personal account mu ema ye nyina or court sa asem na mpiem ho. The statement of a year oyeti anu nyina na sa asem na mpiem ho. It is obi be man one-sided view. You see what I would love us to do is okay, this is what Asimesiaka. Any response from Dr. Kingsley Ajiman, than for us to come to radio and start bastardizing him. Oh, please let me speak. Let me speak. Can I speak? Can't I speak? What can we hear?
The impression you are giving out there.
No,
the wrong impression.
After that, I'll give
you are creating.
No. Lawyer, you can go and defend Kingsley Ajiman court.
Have you taken him to court?
No, I'm saying that you can.
So why should I go and defend him? Have you taken him to court?
No, if he's taken to court, we can go and defend him. No, you can't Ghana somehow. You can't somehow.
Please.
For more than country internet.
For more than country internet.
Not for any political party internet now.
But he made reference to the fact say, and your political party be anti here, and you are only corroborating.
Yes,
what he
of
said.
course. I mean,
So that's all.
You see, Uncle what paho? Asma make an unim, but what paho? Say, ubeti afa obi just like that.
Just like
me Roger. No, Uncle allow him to land. No. All right, lawyer, could you land in the next 2 minutes?
Yes. The point I'm trying to make.
Sure.
They say, you see, voice here, boy. There is nothing in it. It just say. The viewers.
Oh,
let's throw it in the public domain.
Yeah.
Now sentiments and rises so hey. And I say, I do boy. But
lawyer Sebe, I'm a bit surprised if Asafo J, the CEO for Scholarship Secretariat, can come out and put this information in the public domain, and then we've not heard any response from the other side. If they think said Asafo J cannot no clear. You as a lawyer, no, you don't think so, but I'm going to take action.
But what is asking we?
Oh, me, I'm just hearing.
Yes, I'm also hearing it for the first time. So and if please. So if there has even been a rebuttal, it is possible to say anything. Because I'm hearing this for the very first time. But what you say?
But I'll follow this story. See, I will follow it. I'll follow it.
That is why we have this principle. All the uttering pattern. Hear the other side.
All the uttering pattern. Hear the other side.
You see.
Latin, how is your Latin? Master, the truth is, what is white is white, and the coin has two sides. What's the what's the
you see, he has the microphone.
You see,
so it's
and what I expect. Now the Yankees like Mayana, Fourth Estate. I find in Yoma Bebre. I find on Joy, on Saturday
news file.
A representative from the registry, now, the host engage now they realize and some ya can't fat kiss like my hunina substance be any. So Joy was a soft story, no more running with it, but they realize that they are just hear the other party. But for me, you're able,
all right,
for me, you're able to come and do this.
All right,
I'm highly disappointed.
May I say. Maminko na meba mucho munyina muye off air. No, we'll come back. No, I'll let you respond. Meba mucho. I'll let you respond. Meba mucho, we are going to go on a quick break. When we return, we'll come back to the issues right here. Live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM.
21st Clinic, yes, sciatica expert. Sciatica no, when nerves never will to us and if I was slim, never will nasia, besia, no. Say, who teach him and not any friend sciatica. Now, it's me boo or to us say, cow say, Dre, with slim, would you be a any? Nanona 21st Clinic by a Juma Power Muyentia Basubo, Majin Wagana, and Yamonone, and Yasam Ketua, Wamuji International Awards, Ahudu, Muji Local Awards, Ahudu. Now, no sooner will be the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa. Bibrim Hano, a bini baby, I just 21st Clinic in Kwa. Woman dear Bibi Drew, and the best how ya don't know my the machine account. Aya Sabia, Yaria with me the corner, my dear Bakua, woman GD, Womupano, Aya sciatica, and a stroke, so the qua, diabetes, and hypertension, near Deniade. Ghana have baby, our more, and cry her. Say, you were Tantra Hill runabout. So Woofy and cry air bar. You were one sunny faso, who from a summer son air bansua, one sabun kumso. A hona will be here. 0540 311 311 0540 311 There's a 21st Clinic. Still, one way sciatica is.
Era, me pacho brana me sha dia wo bagi.
Bra, aden, enen subiem.
Hey, time heba me sha ya me ka se yi ba kwin. Ani wo yi me ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me sha esia jimi ni me fie fo enya dia ba ko ebeso yen.
We dia udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me sha me ka se me di wa dance ya heaven ene de me kwa akopie. Enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enya enu nku o, dia nanum ato a wontimi ani die no. Time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma o. Oba a wafa afuro de o ma akwada no fo. Ene akwada a woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi. Se obeto aduro yi bi anoma, hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab am ye hu se wo atridie malaria yi bi ansa. Se o pe time heba mixture enu dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House. Ana ba akoso wo atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers. Ene herbal shop dodo na emu.
Pre 0244 417669.
Kayo set time no TIME. Time herbal mixture. Afi malaria fever bia dani ziba ewo munu be tuako.
FDA aji ejwadie nkratoyi atu.
Techimano Fui, Electroland Abeja, near the Munamunia Panina Swabo. Wait, yeah, Thursday, yeah, 10th April 2025. Raya showroom for front and Kumasi Techiman Kwanaso.
Yedi Roma sorry dino, and I said backsword Nedia Nimshe.
Roberto Samsung, TCL, Media, NASCO TV, AC, fridge, gas cooker, washing machine, deep freezer, home theater, microwave, blender, kettle, rice cooker, and any more papa kahunina. Now when in baby, it count for baku 50, ebenya 15% discount. Any achedie, it's a Robert Hadier, kahuna, senyao.
Tonte yanum sane afadwen ne afadwen ampa say na nim say brebi beba ama tonti na 74 upa ye ne simple T74 abeye adru tonti na 74 ana T74 asa twe yadwene asina nanom dodo so say de na dodo bua ma na nanom enyare basabasa no saa na tonti na 74 ana T74 ebu anipadua no ema immune support enti obi onum bie no abrebia ne ho den tonti na 74 yinso yaye no se nsuo krokro wa enti baby a wonam bia obetimi de wade akọ samene wa ankefi na ekroyi eda no nko na wie ye wa bra mennom T74 samennom tonti na 74 menya hoɔden mennom ne da bia T74 yi eye hahama ene ye de aye na DHC ena aframa na ye kamasa no T74 ahoɔden ne apomuden ko a wokɔ pharmacy ana baby eto nro bia ubenya tonti na 74 yi bia to T74 yi enye ma oba wa fa afuro ana obi a ɔma nufoɔ ana se obi a onya mfie dumienu eto phone 050-162-8931 and 0246-073-498 FDA agi ejedi nkatwe ato
me pa mo sho busafo mama hanyedi SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country senior mama ko so aka che so opeso twetwe se na osen eye fite eye yard toothpaste and a yard toothbrush and no anabeka wasemama baby awo bia abusua hya no so pa se mpo no we obi a we use coffee and I say we twist cigarette na osen na brown na yard toothpaste and the brush and opa wiare nwumre ebe fite obi o ha o twetwe ne sin na moja aba obese moja ne twa yard toothpaste and the yard toothbrush abeka wasemama Dr. Time da so ha doctor say koko na diunya usisi na ye oya ujonkuso say eye sikire yade ana be ma jinso ya na ewo so ana pesa wo fefuru oba wa ya chale frufa na mawo chronic diseases say typhoid ni malaria and stroke me patcho Dr. Time da so obeka wasemama intemptuously 0344-774282 0500-727-215 nkran ha obehu omo eye pukwase mayira kumase hwehwemu ebu akọ agogo biare government school ne edi ehwe ne bo tontina 74 T74 tontina 74 edrowe e kama pa eduduo wa hwe bottle ne fe monko social media na monko hwe ne bottle ne fe edrowe anopa sorry na obobia yade efe ne yade unye bida nka kansa wo yade na mpuno na yemoja broso o blood sugar no kosoro ana wanye kuro bi ekuro no nwu hepatitis o kidney infection liver infection obi o wa wensa sa wa yensa dwam sabro hu na ase wa fon wa wine me pacho o pese o sa nya body na bombarding na kope tonti na 74 ana T74 ebe boy ye pa se mpo ekura ba oyem ana ba ubunsa na obi ehu ye obi obo wa ba ko ha obi wo na next room kro bete obi otena ka mu kakra na na ase atatai me pacho tonti na 74 T74 ebe bo pa pacho betimi de tukwan ko bebia eye busu anchemfa eye duduo anopa hunum bi oyire numbi nkoda numbi na hye no so uye oba wa fefura edro we wonum se uye oba wo akola no fu a kai se edro we wonum se wonye ndi 12 years a tonti na 74 na T74 enye maw ni dudrom bomoding na fresh 02460-73498 another fresh 050-162-8931 drugstore pharmacy shop be ben obiaro ade a won sabe kebi na kai say Electroland Ghana Limited ay Sabani odike ha no mo yo mo shopping me pa cho bobo ting pa na we dey kire Electroland Ghana Limited NASCO product media product Samsung product TCL product open electronics durable like be chama wa ɛno yɛ Electroland Ghana Limited me pato hwɛ mo chi akwan wɔ Tachiman wɔn ne Backside ne na di hwɛ no wɔ main Kumasi station Kumasi wɔn mo Kasi Junction Tech Junction nkran hwɛ mo Adenta barrier Dantuman roundabout industrial area BNML complex ne di hwɛ no sunyane yo mo Mankasim Cape Coast Takrade na Tamale. Remember, sir, if you really want to talk to them, 0245 94 9495 0245 94 94 95 for God and country sini na ye nyina ye hu krata eye abronye e di ababeto ho se osiki eye political asylum na krata e beto dwai andi che na ye nya ntie se aposifo asonumu na menemu kasai ebre no hyede ni ho anka esa anka mekan krata mu nsam kakra edi kire ye netiefo. Now, I believe say it will do us good if I read it to the benefit of our listeners. One who Kratano. Kwame Bafo Abronye, Regional Chairman, New Patriotic Party, Bono Region. When I didn't address this, so letter written on the 5th of September 2025 to Immigration / Refugee Affairs Department, Embassies, High Commission, and Asylum Authority. Dear Sir, Madam, subject. Formal request of political asylum and security protection. I, Kwame Bafo Abronye, a Ghanaian journalist and a current regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party in the Bunu region of Ghana, respectfully submit this formal application for political asylum and security protection from now till the period when my application would be assessed and granted by any of the countries I have applied to as attached below. I have attached all relevant documents establishing my Ghanaian citizenship marked Exhibit A. Grounds for seeking asylum. My request is based on consistent escalating political persecution, threats to my life, and systematic abuse of state security powers by the current government of Ghana. The key grounds are 1. Unlawful arrest and detention. I am the one. In February 2025, shortly after the current NDC government assumed office, I became the first opposition politician to be invited, arrested, and detained by the National Investigations Bureau for over 13 years. For over 13 years. Secondly, my 13 hours. Thank you very much. This shows that my people are following keenly. My arrest followed my public criticism of government's crude, unfair, and blanket dismissal of over 150,000 Ghanaian workers without due cause and a call for their immediate reinstatement. During my detention, I was threatened, intimidated, and sternly warned that unless I cease criticizing the government, I would face more severe reprisals in the future. 2. Ongoing threats and intimidation. Since my release, I have received persistent threats, both verbal and electronic, via WhatsApp and SMS from individuals linked to the ruling party, including those currently holding government positions. Recently, I publicly questioned the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, on an online TV program that I hosted for failing to address the worsening insecurity in Ghana per the recently released Global Peace Index report, particularly the tribal conflict in the north that have resulted in death and displacement. While instead of focusing on the selective arrest of opposition members for expressing personal opinions online, and even when officers, members, and supporters of the ruling party have also said same or even worse. 3. Targeted harassment and threats of arrest. Following my public remarks, I have received a threatening call from an individual claiming to be an investigator and identifying himself only as Mr. Seth, claiming to act on instructions of the IGP. He ordered me to report to the National Police Headquarters immediately to answer questions as to why I have been insulting and disrespecting the IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, threatening that my failure to comply will result in being forcefully apprehended and dealt with mercilessly, that I won't come back to life. That's put in quote. Through my lawyers, I officially wrote to the Criminal Investigation Department CID to verify if any official complaint had been lodged against me and if they had invited me. The Director General of CID, through the Secretary, informed my lawyers that they had not received nor initiated any criminal investigations against me and rather directed my lawyers back to the supposed investigator, Mr. Sex, who, when contacted, flatly refused to clarify and insisted, ominously stated, "Tell that boy that if he refuses to come and we pick him up, he won't come back to life." A confidential source within the police later informed me of the secret meeting where plans had been finalized to arrest, detain, and brutalize me should I appear at the police headquarters. 4. Escalating pattern of prosecution. In recent months, there has been disturbing trend of opposition politicians being arrested and detained beyond the constitutionally mandated 48 hours without bail. This has created a climate of fear and intimidation where political opponents of government are deliberately targeted. Based on these realities and the direct threats on my life and liberty, I am convinced that both I and my family are in imminent and grave danger. Legal protocols relied upon in this application. This application is respectfully grounded on the following binding international legal instruments and guidelines. 1. 1951 Refugee Convention and 1967 Protocol recognizing the applicant's self-founded fear of persecution for political opinion and prohibiting refoulement. 2. Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 14, affirming the applicant's right to seek asylum. 3. International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, Article 9 and 19, safeguarding liberty, protection from arbitrary detention, and freedom of expression. 4. 1969 OAU Refugee Convention, extending refugee status to persons fleeing systematic political persecution and serious disturbances of public order. 5. UNHCR guidelines on international protection, recognizing that prosecution of opposition politicians and denial of state protection fall within the refugee protection framework. Okay, so now this is the conclusion. In the light of the above, and in genuine fear for my personal safety and that of my family, I respectfully seek political asylum and security protection in your country. So, and he goes on to say that I place my trust in your respected institutions to consider my case urgently and to extend the necessary humanitarian assistance and protection under international conventions governing the rights of asylum seekers. Thank you for your kind attention. Signed, Kwame Bafo Abronye, Regional Chairman, Bono Region, New Patriotic Party, Ghana. And he sent a copy to UN Resident Coordinator Office, Ghana, Resident Coordinator, Ghana, Communications Officer, UNCT, UNHRC, has been copied, UNDP has also been copied, and then I believe ECOWAS region has also been copied, and UNOWAS, is that ECOWAS okay? Okay, they have also been copied. So he's copied these letters to so many people. Now, now the information we are getting, they say, police finally, Oma picking it up. Now, I don't know if Minya Roger Etihei.
Aboji,
you don't direct me to ask what to do.
No, I'm not asking you.
So you are only suggesting to me.
I'm not suggesting, I'm putting it to you.
That what?
That it would have been prudent, say, because first time, say, say.
There's another issue we'll come back to. Yes, so starting from your back. This time I'm looking at you. The next time we'll go to here. So react to this one.
It may react to it.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, may react to it. But one, lawyer sebe lawyer ni. Na me re homa lawyer sebe as a fine gentleman. I didn't want to minim say kukudu anase aka 9 pe ana ba kono kra so say fine x.
But you only have 4 minutes within which to.
Abochi, you have spoken 30 seconds, so I have 4 minutes 30 seconds. Ena asem no ene say eye abronye suban wade ne di enye news MPP no what track record of painting a wrong picture and a narrative to make a government unpopular in the Western environment or in the international community. Yeti krowe mu yeba be mu no na ko peke abronye wana na ko peke no wana na ko peke abronye oh ye first person loyalty ha I put it to him honor first honor first person detained unlawfully me ka ekosi say hwe even during Nkrumah time MPP before na amona nanom no UP for esneche on Nkrumah draw letter to the Queen expresses say Nkrumah try to bring people together and conduct demonstrations so that they can fight for independence and the same UP tradition and aboa kokodiba so amabeda ni approach ni Ghana problem muno omwa na omko instigate here calling for Western influence to overthrow Nkrumah omwa the same UP Akufuado ebe di enim MPP Akufuado be di enim ekoye okosenechi Burkina Faso ofo so ono ende se mo ankasa mu di nyamra sem na se yen through the constitutional provision na rule of law we are calling people into accountability na wasa atro to Westerners say government no intimidate maybe south. What kind of intimidation is going on in this country? What kind of intimidation? And I call in this country I was say we calling for Western support. Asylum. You see, you still so low. So even being a political person of your caliber, you can travel with your family to anywhere without seeking political asylum. Anna, you want to paint a wrong picture. You want to make the government here. You want the government to be seen with a negative image in the international environment. Now, ebeye me yase me nua otimisa nifaso as a lawyer, astute lawyer, ebe kasa support abronye on this thing. You have to condemn it because see what he is doing won't ebe affect even in the economic environment. Even Ghanaians are epese too quiet because and I say investors epese back Ghana no. So or making unsafe for them or threatening omo into no omo tactics omo moje it is a strategy omo de be ma nkofo aye cautious if they are thinking of coming into this country to come and invest because Opeti picture said there is political instability. That is the picture Abronya is painting because who read the content of the letter now on your true statement, all these kind of people, so we lead a party. All right. Now we will say, a birthday party.
May I say, thank you so much. May I say, Mammy, lawyer Sabe, but there be also made a mention to watch the time over here. Thank you so much, Roger. Lawyer Sabe, 4 minutes. Get you.
Prof. Abronye, the right. One of his fundamental human rights is to seek asylum. Yen yina ye wahi. Say, who feel say, at a point in time, you feel threatened by the state or whatever. You have that right to make that application. And when the application, the fact that you've made an application does not necessarily mean say it's going to be granted. You are going to give basis for your application. Na baby so awo apply kono omo so ahwehwem ehunu say ansam na wo kano edimu once about conventions be so all rely on. So there are conventions that govern this thing. It's not just a matter of mature Konti Mensaka. He is an individual. He feels threatened. He feels say the life of his family is also in danger. And Wachoko, those who have received it, omo ni mude so omo behwehwem no ma hunu say aso ensɛm a abrante yi kan enyina so wom so ɔmo no nyina so wom a ɔmo be granting that political asylum no ɔmo ehunu nyina so a they will not grant it enti enya asɛm a me feel say eye bibi a ye wontwe ma me ntwe kofa kwa me nkroma na de or create the scene of political instability. The political instability na ngasa yenti ase na use. What is political instability about this? The about 14 or 13,000 Ghanaians are refugees in Cote d'Ivoire. Those are the matters we should be much concerned about. Now, as you, I didn't say that. I said those are matters. I said those. Oh, can you allow me to speak? Can you allow me to speak?
Can we allow you to lie to the public?
He's not lying to the public.
He's lying to the public.
No, he's making.
I put it to him.
No, you can only disagree.
I put it to him. He's a lawyer. He's to answer for himself. I put it to him that he's deceiving the public.
Macho, Abu,
may that's
with you.
There are matters that the IGP. So now he has been arrested. The question is why this arrest? Meti I minim the entire action. Matters ya chino, but minim basis entire action.
But don't you think, say, in some no the better abontino, I know don't you know for that matter, the police would have to protect him.
Good. So is this protection that they are granting him? Because is that what the police is telling us? Have they told us anything?
That's what I'm conjecturing.
Yes, so that's why we need facts from the police before we can also spill out anything that we want to
see.
And
you don't think, say, was someone protected? No?
I don't think what is happening is protection. If you are giving some apology, they say about protection. Na say you dey tuo and you mask your face and you tuo about so ababe chiwakwa, is that protection?
But mami so what
I've seen
anopade no omukọ eyifie no
yes yeah, that they are looking for him. Yes, enti obi a yema protection abochi
ba unim say we grabeni na wo the car na nya wait na wo the car bo obi na nipa ni wu a wo driver ni no because you person you protective until you chill the who cells.
No, it's not because you protective until so the car bo obi a that one your friend is strict liability offense. Once your offenses no obi aboni a you say you are innocent until proven guilty.
Okay.
When something is strict liability offense like a running down action with the car bo obi ekuno, you are deemed to be guilty unless wo proven who innocent. So we call it a strict liability offense.
Until we are lawyer ni.
Yes.
Na ni pebi edimechi some person mo bu me kumi.
Yes.
Na me di America na me call air police station say omo protect me no omo fa me nhemu a. Eno no endi mu ana.
Eno ye different case altogether. For example, the murder case krato so a. Now court now pay bail. The judge in his wisdom, let me just say no. Tensions are too high. So crown for your own safety. So amount bail crash kwa.
Okay, so what do you think?
In this instance, that Rambo style of a and I don't see how you be protected. Na you be katakete
per the statement na bronya di abade. Do you think say ebe Gugana din hu fi?
That is how what is going through. Obi ko bibi ma say ebe Gugana hu fi. Unless you are saying say ansama all can enya no kre. And as I sit here, I don't have basis to say the all can no kre. That's why what letter na come on, they will be able to make a determination over the matter.
All right, thank you so much, Lawyer Sebe. Ebo Backman.
Yes.
You're here on this particular line. 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
5 o'clock. Me pick it call. But you're here for insurance so. Number mobile phrases 0260 196064 0260 196065. Me pacho yenye be lines into men phrases here. Uncle Ebo pacho eti.
Mama kade menyi me sentra wachen na se ehwe dama bente no nzema bia waye no mane yi mu nsem bia wakeka wa baso no ko na subem bia wa de neza mejimizi de obi bia la o follow no bia la onye no wanwa de police for invite na wa kwa kochen. I'm told that he was invited, he refused to go no wa kwa kochen. Na beka ya 4 years ago abrente ya na okada President Mahama at that time no in this opposition or plan to coup beka ya abrente ya no kada masam kasa otedam the President Mahama or plan to coup Wagana na wetu oye na Akufo-Addo n'aban. Okeka nsama sometimes in who's akudrubona when you tomo zeke kada nsama otete dama no. First one or kind about cool no ncha watching no ujan. So watching on uniform bra kwando no wonyi tuma. Ncha obosuro ncha nde onkeka nsama okeka. Ehwe mpanyimfo etitira abantie wa so pelu no. Atamzizi ahurobehye nsama wakate mpanyimfo bi wa Ghana ha onyin gina so bia even political opponent that's nsama okafa oya ma me brother sebe the candidate Canada Japan ho what's be film there nti dam subana mpanyimfo bi wo ho banen se o si na Akufo-Addo ne time se wo chi no tuma nti obosuro safi se why bibi no otiambra mufu achiri para mufu achiri pa de mbra nyini wonyini mfam bra kwano do na wonyini nzi pepepe so nya hwe so a wunja na mom why bibi otiambra za woma mbra nyini nzi se yinya examples there yinya scapegoats wona woye nzema mfota watch won court wujie no hona na obi su tinechira ori ye bi obosuro na kwesi mensa ye wanchen wanya na hwe nti mo so me ya wanya me hwe nti na yama example de kokro bi do a chewing gum Singapore every chewing gum for publica watcho because question dey say every we be from himfa chewing gum Singapore every chewing gum for publica watcho it interview for public baby on it interview go watcho oyam brand wo hihye na Ghana has it in democracy was kabimem kabinti nyimbi mu kofi bi mo babu won adwunim bia na worka afro be share nsem wonye no na there nyina because we political actors in na we protection from the states, we protection from the government in power, we protection even from the security service. The mazen na washin kofi bi in one morning crunch there one yanzama onfata inte ja bron yeze ami sembra why be tiambra mesre wonyini nzi pe osere so why be tiambra wonyini nzi pe mama won maliwe bia you see until we begin to make our laws work this country will not go anywhere. He said my embran ye juma wa ha this country will not go anywhere.
And you know, so from what you said, office abronye so ben pa no waye.
Na che uno you be okasa papa. Otumo allegations bi am example the president Mahamali Yeku. Allegations na say okaka kansen bi na ade. Na police so answer na we invite no chere obibi. Na say so make statement about the IGP. Na ade bia na those statements no yen call. We investigate no yen call. All we invite na say empa ba. What's the watch you? Sabe Abron is above the law. Even the president is not above the law. If you compare president to the Abron, if the president is not above the law, then Abron is not above the law.
All right. Hello, good evening. Akafia phobia
na me fa kunya en cha Dr. Brane Champa Sofia Mohammed Kodia ana kan kamwali prof na all the program now we na ma futi en go phobia wa say e go back my name NDC boy omo ye mi no na the MPP ni ba ko pe na o ba NDC
oh wait there Akafia Safredu. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Olawo Prof.
Yes, sir. Me pato wana mene kase.
Me pato Bright ne am kasa fra Abusoka.
Bright Abusoka, wadama mpacho mitio.
Nyame enhira papa na nkoso ambo mban. Nintia wa pamfo a onye omo ejuma enyi.
Amen.
Na nintia onabo carry na cafe no netafu ewo tibis. Nyame kana papa. Me pato nti abrenye na ochro dale katintin no ede mawan.
Me pato watchro dia ma various organizations internationally officer or the more almost on better asem no na or mama na asylum our countries and odi bi so akoko some countries
na maybe so obeso feel my we mu a o tro letter dey akomo obi se o ma o kwan asa na we feel my no mana abronye de me bra abronye se ukai kama omu wa be mu ukai sema o kikan fa essence John Zamani mama entity o free say obi mu threaten e wo man Ghana mu na ene o timi Ghana enye ni de o timi tina Ghana a opposite no ko kufu for so e obi a so abronye so ni ebe mi ya say chia ya chine kura no ye be ja no ama na sa ba bonchi ai ba be kikan sema enfata because abronye enyo bia etobia e wo man Ghana mu but asusu abronye so sa e ma se de o kikan contracept e di etobia
me that's
abronye kikan debi tiemi o abronye ya chine no my enja no mu e ma ni so police for nim say o mechi abronye asa jana anka o wan chi no kura anka me bright anka me pe
me that's so bad you made so hello good evening me ba jo wana me ne kasi
wa wadan for robo kwati buate live from Cantonment market
me da say ba tell you
me yo me ba jo me ya branch o kasa ko yi branch me what ka to me be o tin hunni na na de ba ju hu ya pa ate nkwasi asemo abroje
kasa e de o si sebi o de sebi ba sebi o to sebi wan kan ye yanko enim
demi shop papa say o tretre about Matias ko mu dia about tampa komsin oba woman organizer they can come bodu national chairman Brian Champon or no an MPP for ekoto aba adina ba o Brian Champon for our two but media when the source say obi kasa ti opani na president ko fado kezo yetimi ye president ko fado as na nim te techim bi
sabi
David auntie talk to auntie me di hu ya papa ya yi no
yeah obetimi akase ya no but atendidi ni de ye mpese obese di sat
omo ya no ye bi auntie a o de onya he mi ye nipa ya mi Yesu Kristo kra ye no kana mama die unya ya ba mo o de mo ntria mu anu ku ye na de mo mo de beso na ka bro nya de o ka ni ye enye na ni 24% de ka je tene na ma no de be ya jumo e tu ba radio so o ka ta ye o ka ta tia no mi na ba mo
Mirase pass by 0260 1960 64 0260 1960 65. Hello, good evening. Akafia Kafra, me pato eti. Hello, Akafia. Oh. Hello. 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 Yeah, me pato teme ka.
Yeah, me tunka.
Me pato wana me ne.
Oh, ya frame abaya Akafia de jai no on be kan sem papa bi ama min kasa. Ya frame abaya me kasa flash amazeni.
Okay, me pato eti aban.
Yeah. You no for some who go modern panty me tia omo.
Maybe that was it.
Open kase akama me kan nyina ni se hwe adena abronye owunya humo brodi ama abronye akwa wenya brasemu akura we abranche we ti wo kro we mu ya metimi akani pepe atro se president mama oni endi ti kwa kata wo enye san kopo we djuma nka ye bedi omu wo kro we mu no nye sho se committee atena president mama ye obi a on pete ye beta di boni atia bonika eka se wa katre Ghana for se oba be research o man na ka MPP for we on mo yan for MPP for we you mo mu di yan ka ye di o mu bia nka ba distant come now o ma dani refugees kula wo bi maso kun kama no ti mu ti o ma nyum na mu hu am mu papa president ma mabu enna me nu ka se je nyema o ma ti so ama Ghana for ye wan yan ye enna me nu ka se mu na ma
Yenesi for my wife.
It is a mechanic, Papa. So I'm better on my woman, no more, Pagana, water, no better, I can carry them. Yes, you are no better, and let me not be them. Coming down.
Come on, sir. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Papa.
Me ba to wana me ne ka say.
Me
ba to so free.
Accra.
Me ba to you. Yeti you.
That's energy my way. Oh my Ghana. Wonim abronye. Yeti o man we mu 2016. MPP4 ever power. Ushe abronye ni ya odani di. Ewo man Ghana mo a. Na enya asem kitwa. O chesi amanfo ekwa amanfo fie. Chichi gas. Eye nyama ense enfata. Ene abronye kasa se obi tata no. Enti abronye na kasa asem no. Se abronye me nyanka abronye mo bia enchi no. Onna mo sa no nkoso ankika ensem a enfata enfa. Enche bia ebeja abronye amana sa ninam asa akika nsem a ense fata e di akire mpenifo midase
paso ba here. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Prof.
Yeah, me ba to wana me ne ka say.
What is any Eric?
Hey, what is saying?
What is saying?
Me who ye now so what is saying?
Nyankopon da roma me so me ho ye pa ye frem me free from Pacific Cantonment.
Yo, me ba to every fa Cantonment to you.
I'm chair Dr. Brian Champon. One be to Frank MPP. No abeji power ne free amemu tan. NDC go almost ade bo mo ta for hene. E nkrofo ma fear panic wo mai ni mu no. Minia asem no da honum na da honum no. Fine. Oni panic asa no anka say ya makwa ho. Be me dia bre na bre dia kwan yo mo fa so chi nkrofo no na enye. They do a free sell machine, who go with a desire, step out of the wood, the beer project is here. Yeah, no, mean, almost one more system near the time Robertson. Yes, I'm no more go for now. Hello?
That's right.
Okay, I know that what you mean, you're not the man from Manusi. You have me cut the man penny, you are Mahaman, yes, Reno. I'm a moon who here. The Caso Mlamu said the Ghana will be say, MPP, Muni, Tomlano, Mumino, Nagana, Bonnet, Papaman, or Moni, so no Yaki Satisfam, Yakaso Mlano,
and so I feel phobia, I want to say.
Aha, I bet, okay, what the phone, having the man or the assassin. Go wrong.
Agavia, waka bench. Agavia, I'm into you. I'm into you.
La, me can be said. Many are by the me bar me carry on. Well, Lord was going me a fireman. Go with a book with your back now. Every party that you have now. Yeah, I am just a crew. You want me to party about the papa?
This will be nice.
Go back, man, as Rosa.
Bravo, dear.
Me too.
Aha. I brought you know what the problem was heading.
Says I'm in Yankasa, and who the echo.
I was there on my penny, Mama. This year, Juma would just say, this year, Ghana City, there was $1 coupon. I got from a real thing, I got the car, I walk from the boat, the bar, I got the car. I know who I want, I won't pay on the paso. I want to show a minor, and I brought the money about what to do. What is about how could it be? And your car, how could it be? Put him. All the most is about a leader of the Brew Amino. And now, among who they be a big part of what. Now, I want the day watching.
Yeah.
And today, I'm more and another. You see, I'm a captain.
Kevin Taylor.
But Debbie, I can't feel only network. Oh, back pass. Uji back pass.
Okay,
Akafia. What time now so? But why? Me promise so. My phone na bro why?
Okay.
Me my phone na bro why? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba jon wana me de ka say. Me ba jon su ka say free. Kaswa yo me ma kwa ba. Yo, yeah, that's it. Kaswa for that was.
The person is a question now you are no more for school. Dana higher one. The Pacho, to be at Tumra, here Chinua. I didn't call for this solution. How many hours? I got it now for dinner court.
Oh, they say 48 hours. No,
not the moment. It means you will be the question day 2 weeks.
Na send the pan ya bani be na ontimi nya ni be condition na send the entimi ma unko.
Menka we okay about the okay and yet kasa ni wa nyakura nsetin kokasa yo sabe ko ni na dem o se asiasi a no ko tu asiasi o se no wa o do mra be gbendi si fomra e be djuma de be ko shimu da cheme no me fa cho country bring it to be you fa mama ye president mra ye djuma ati treme do so tom.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Pass over. Let's talk to this caller. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Me ba jo wana me ne ka say.
The friend original Tantana Nungwafo nyina captain.
Hey, original Tantana Nungwafo nyina
captain.
Na Nungwafo what to say?
Oh, director Nungwa this you adon boni bie ni ha.
Yeah, that's it. Original Tantana.
Na woni me pewudie no.
Yeah, friend me Abochi. Yeah.
Hey, I don't to just Kasana.
Meti say then.
Abochi.
Yes.
And you may emri ni ho. Mechia de la and the Minerals Commission. One no ni mechia no na fe yepa. You can say John Dramani Mahama say wa ye dwumaden say abronye ya chino. Na abronye say ye me original Tantana me ne mo kase ya anka me dini be ko je be 100 years aboti wo Ghana ha 2016 wutin sema abronye kafa Mahama ho ye babuno o ye udini mo ja o din sem wonde ko atamos chefe abronye sema o kafa John Dramani Mahama ho ke aba ho nyame ni bawo Mahama oye nyame nipa enu nti na ye mu bi ye timi ama ye president na me original Tantana se me na be president nka abro nye onye ni kindi di oja
me da se
kuntumi ekikebi me ba ai mami aboti we mu kata che mami kata kakra
me yo
1 minute pe no so da mase aboti ndema kuntumi mu edi ye John Dramani ma even na me kra me predict nka mani ma president bi but enya kokon na de ni ma ye nti abronye chia ya tene de I supported John Mahama 100%. Them funding for jail. Then people from we did no. Next time they will not have the talk.
All right.
Thank you.
Original Tantana with us pass over. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Prof.
Yeah. Me pass over na me de ka say.
We wouldn't have his bell. Ahim kwa yilo kobo.
Felix Bell. Na chia ahinkra yellow crop of nyina ma me why. Me pa to etio.
Obia Joso. Obia so say omuchia.
Ya ji omo so.
Need as prof, so mama kwanya say me so me nkyere ma adwen. Na mama chia the incoming flag bearer Honorable Kennedy Akompre ko hini Ajepon. Ogusu koto no ntino nyame ka no ho. Felix Audankwa Tema West, incoming first vice. Prof, Abronya Semi, your best friend said, the year, or watching no. Your best friend said, Omuma Ghana for him. Now, many are not getting years, say, Asema Okafa, the president who Ninya Manama or Kaidia. Media means of also, say, Obibe Cancer Boni, Afa opening the home. And you know, your best friend said, the 80 of Muchino, Omuma Ghana for now, say, Sadia. Any Asema NDC for a Kafa Nanado. NDC for Kaya, I say, or no one the Kuni Yere. Send Nanado, and a Kuni Yere. NDC for the Kaya. Asema NDC for a Kafa Nanado, Ewa Kuruma. Now, so Nanado, I never. You must say his excellency. Say, Oshagana for Bo. Say, Udi Ejuma Ba. Uba ye. Woman who Ejuma Mudada, and Upamu woman. Eti ye must say no Ghana Mebu, Yesu, Ejuma promise you. 24-hour economy.
Yeah.
Now, promise you. And when I hear him say, Odibeba, not Ghana Mebu.
Felix Bell. Mami now I say pass over radio. So, hello, good evening. Hey, but go double base, man. But why? But one a minute, I say. Isaac Kaswa, but what you?
Yeah, telephone by the Ohio money and Katan. February, young Pala. The airport woman, young Pala. Almost 2 hours, I am there on Monday kitchen go. Because you made your Mexico, almost with your one in your Mexico.
Ah, now what's up? Hey, Isaac, you to me in Casa. So, why, what he had 1 year of Mexico? Not just a micro, Isaac. Not just a micro, maybe had a crime, maybe your Mexico.
Why?
Me, I'm a tea, and maybe your Mexico. Oh, Debbie, and that wouldn't mean Canada. Yes. Yeah, can't. Yeah, 1 minute, why? Yeah, be sorry, so. Why? Fifi go take auto could be $100 for Brazil. Oh, who got Elvis a free anchor? Now auto. Oh there. No, what me about ambulance man. Me bacho mama nase why bacho mama nase bacho mo am friend nyina am friend be mfa bio time na so would want to thank our callers for being a part of the show. Truly they are showing say they are following what we are doing. Lawyer Sabe me call Yasabe Twato
Masabe Twato ni ohun say caller be phrase see or say omo amuti studio ho no hwan ene ni abensikada ohun reaction e bae hey so ohun yes wo hwe ofo nsa na wa hwe won nsa. Please, I have my time. Please, let me finish my time.
Okay, of course I'll have my time.
Ohwe ofo nsa na wa hwe won nsa on say ka bibi kakra e de fa ye ho de and de hey mo nkasa kra in fact ka wakati ne mpo na mum ye bie mic ne ma ye de a ye tem de etimi bu bodin without any shred of evidence e calling confirm me yifo omo ya kronfo me ma body say said nam tamaklu oya kronfo Kronfo ni de court aka so ye kronfo. It is how can ususu say we wie sika mpo a me ye hunu say wunsu sie mu no. Sanity. And then when you say hey. Wosusu na MPP wa ben mu na we MPP ni. It was also it's possible sir ben sika no. What did he pay? All the time. Many Ebo Backman. It is possible. Men can't say what deal. It's possible.
Nanado be president. Nanado be president.
Never told the minute
there is no way so Obia Wahabia Evia Abansika. Sure. Nanso so no one say now can for be who there you easily say it.
No, sir, I can't public office.
The fact so be a public office in
that's lawyer. Yeah.
I'm a Momuzi.
Prof. Minya lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. I'm a Momuzi. I'm a Casamincho. When I travel to the villages, no most in Kofor Bre. Most of my family and Borno Munsu. Most eco hospital. Bad turn out on Yinsan. And nobody an inchan, and a cushion in your no what the foam. The Mazin Muma. Muro. Oh, yeah, that's a met today. Man, confirm minimum one day before one part of a barbenum. No car time point to want to
see your mansions.
No mansions or cars. Nessa, Obia and Bison, I'm asking us yet, none of your car. Nessa, them by there, justify and he defending us. Oh,
I don't know what it is. That's what I can talk about. You mentioned his name.
Lawyer.
So I only can all company in them. I made them as like on push him.
Oh no.
Because
he is with Baumia. He's not with my camp.
I am saying
Abronya is.
I'm saying that.
But stop interjecting him.
Lawyer,
it's MPP lifestyle.
Lawyer, Mama, can you there? A prof.
Yes.
Say, on money. Say, and yet, bold, no, young politicians. When Jay on money, we are. I am telling you. Yaba bre, Yanamba Baba bre, Yan and Nano Baba bre. O send the Omani Sikano. On your politicians, Cosenza. On money Sikan, or your young say, my men no dear crossing. As in a banchico woman. Otriato into here school papa one village on here hospital papa one village.
All right, thank you.
It's all your new building. My some of us yakasan.
It's one area ska.
All right, yeah, that's it. I'm says yeah, you might be in the best.
And one that we are me no. And this is for me not be back. No kasa wakasa. You come in this member. Oh yes. No.
No, they be unya NDC or a movement for change. Movement for change. A minute. Don't refer to him. I'm
not referring to him.
So a minute. Say
a microphone.
Actually a minute.
Oh, it is now be microphone. Okay.
All right, so people, we just want to say a big thank you to you. Your friend Kobla Buchi, Nyame Aduma Ochina, Yebeshia on For God and Country. Bye, Yakramina.